if you do invest that kind of money in him, you know what you're going to get. And there are some players I think you worry a little bit about once they get the big payday. But with Dak, I know that he'll be even more committed to being great and helping his team go on and win a championship. So I certainly wouldn't hesitate to pay him. But the longer you can hold that off just to be certain of your evaluations, I don't see anything wrong with that either.
All right, Shannon. Should Dallas pay Dak?
Jenny, you see what we did now? We played that part and said Troy Aikman says they should play Dak Prescott. But it's the last part that I want to pay close attention to, Skip Bayless.
Okay.
My thing is, if Dak's that guy, what evaluation do we need? What further evaluation do we need? Do we need further evaluation on Carson Wentz? Do we need further evaluation on Jared Goff? If he's that guy,
can I answer?
No. You answer when you get your turn.
Yeah. I mean, Philly's got the Super Bowl MVP on the sideline.
I told you
That's
you
evaluation.
I told you you couldn't answer.
Okay, thank you.
With that being said, they really don't have a choice because there's Skip. It's the most important position, and it's so hard. They played Blake Bortles $18 million. 2 years ago, they gave Brock Osweiler $37 million guaranteed.
They did.
They gave Jimmy Garoppolo after what, 7 starts, Skip, $27.5 million. So the going rate somewhere between Dak Prescott is somewhere between $20 and $30 million.
Once upon a time, they made Joe Flacco the highest paid quarterback in all of football. Go ahead.
All of football. Alex Smith is at 23.5.
Yep.
Look, I agree with Troy in this. If you believe Dak is the guy, you should surround him with weapons. Now, they went out and got him a weapon in Amari Cooper. Now, this thing needs to work out, Skip, because you can't go back into, people like, well, what about Will Greer? What about this guy? What about that guy? You do realize the Cowboys don't have a 2019 first-round pick. All those guys that they're possibly talking about going to be going in the first round. So basically, here's your guy. You went to the draft, you believe that he's your guy, and he kept Tony Romo on the bench. Now you surround him with guys. You went and got him an Amari Cooper. You probably should go get him a legitimate tight end, second, third round, Skip. Give that weapon because you got Zeke, you got a running game, defense, but you better hurry up, Skip, because you know DeMarcus Lawrence. What you gonna do? Jalen Smith. Zeke Elliott coming up. So you're gonna have to, that's what you do. You got a small window. And the way Jerry's looking at Jerry say, I'm gonna pay him. The question is not whether he pays him. At what end of the pay scale does he fall under? Is it the Case Keenum, Blake Bortles, the 18, 19 million? Or is it the Jimmy Garoppolo, Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryans, the upper ends of the 20s? Almost getting into the 30s. Where are we, Skip? Because I don't think anybody bats an eye. They paid Dak Prescott $20 million. Yeah, I don't think anybody bats an eye. 5 years, $100 million, $75 million guaranteed. Nobody blinks an eye.
But
now all of a sudden you get 5 years, 150. You do $100 million guaranteed. People are like, whoa, wait a minute now. So either way, it don't make no difference to me.
So are you grudgingly approving of Dak getting franchise quarterback money? Are you doing it by default? Is that what I'm hearing? Because you don't have a better option?
That's what you tell me all the time.
I don't know.
That's what you do to me all the time.
What do you think, Skip?
My turn. Thank you. So I will be the first to admit that the most valuable team in the world always historically inspires the most outrageous overreaction. That is the Dallas Cowboys. So I will be the first to admit that the most shockingly deflating game I have ever watched in horror in all my years of rooting for and supporting the Dallas Cowboys was the Monday night game against Tennessee. And then the most shockingly inflating game to me was what I just saw Sunday night in Philadelphia. So emotions go roller coaster ride, right? So right now we're on the uptick, right?
Yes.
So all that said, I have